There we go. Hello, love. I thought this time around I'd do something a bit more cultured rather than just like throwing beers down my neck and just being like, oh yeah, the carbonation's great, or the malt's great, or the hops are fantastic. No, this time around I tried something a bit more cultured. I've been playing the Yakuza games recently, and on the Yakuza games we have this, we have like little soft drinks that you can buy in-game, and it helps increase your health and your magic power and all that kind of thing. And one of the things I found interesting was they have their own brand of Pepsi called Pepsi Max, which is basically a Japanese type of Pepsi. It's different to what we're used to in the West. So I thought, you know what, I'm going to try some of that. But how? So as well as I hopped on a plane to Japan, and I went through the snowy mountains of Hokkaido, went through the lovely sandy beaches of Okinawa, you know, I went through the, the placid ancient towns of, Kyoto, walked through the neon-lined sleazy streets of Kabukicho, and then I went around the rest of Tokyo, and at the end of it all I realised, shit, I forgot to buy the Pepsi now. So I went home, got the plane home, and then went on eBay and it arrived through the post. Here it is. Pepsi Max, big cola, 600 millilitres. So yeah, this is what it looks like. This is a Japanese one, and it's all the way from Japan. I'll show you what the bottle looks like, just so you know. Here you go. Here's big cola, whatever the fuck that word is, or there's some more Japanese there. Circle the bottle around as something. Yeah. Bottle top. So that's that then. So yeah, I'm gonna have it. I'm gonna drink it in a glass. And whilst I'm doing it, I'm gonna actually sort of compare it to the usual Pepsi that we have here in the West. That bought one from the shop the other day. It's not as big as this. It's 500 millilitres rather than 600 millilitres, but it's our version of Pepsi. And so yeah, I'll show you what that logo looks like if you're in Japan right now and you want to see what the British Pepsi looks like. There you go. Yeah. £1.39, which is not too bad by English standards. It's usually a bit more than that. Recycle me. It doesn't have the Pepsi on the lid, it just has recycle me written there. So yeah, I'll put this cushion off from you. So yeah, I'll get an extra glass. What is it? There it is. I know I brought one. So I'm usually a lot less prepared than this, but this time around, fuck off. I've actually got a bit of preparation done on time here back as well. So yeah, which one shall I try first? Right, so I think I'm gonna do a bit of British Pepsi first and just be like, because it's not everyone comes from Britain and not everyone understands how we do things here. So I'm gonna do, okay, let me just crack open this bottle, and yeah, just give me a moment, bit of a delay. Yeah, so yeah. Here we go, let's get the bottle open, shall we? Right. I want to check the aroma of these Pepsis as well, which won't be easy because I've sort of like filled the air with shit by just doing that. So, it's not going to be easy. So yeah, here's the British Pepsi. What does it smell like? So, it smells just pure sugar. Pure sugar, with a hint of cola smell. That's basically how I would describe it. So yeah, what does it smell like? What's it taste like? Here we go. Let's have a taste, shall we? Bottoms up on a few bottoms. Here we go. Yeah. And by the way, it looks like fucking cola, doesn't it? So what do you expect? So. Yeah. Very refreshing, very sweet, very sugary. Yeah, I've always found that Pepsi is very, very sugary in this country. Coke I found less sugary, I get a really subtle hint of lemon in Coke. They don't put it in all of it, but in this one, in this country, I don't know, I just get a little hint of lemon. I don't know why. Fuck so. It's off my fingers or something. Yeah, so yeah, that's the UK Pepsi done. And it's very gassy as well. Now, we've seen our UK Pepsi done by a UK resident. Now let's try something a bit more exotic. Let's head all the way over to the Far East and get ourselves some Japanese Pepsi Nama Big Cola. Or just Pepsi Nama. Hang on a minute. Fuck. Yeah, I had some spicy chicken strips before, so that's probably where this comes from. So yeah, this bottle's a lot more ornate, I must admit. So you've got like ice and all that kind of thing. I don't have ice with a drink because it's just, after about a minute or so it melts and waters everything down. So, oh, very, very gassy, just by the sound it made. So yeah, let's get this out of the bottle and this into the glass. You know what, I'm going to pour some more of this into here. But if I can hold it. So just so you can see what they look like side by side. Yeah, I think that's a perfect pour as well, almost like for like. Can you see a difference? I actually kind of can. The colour bar is exactly the same, but this has a lot more bubbles in it. In fact, I want to try and get it as close to the camera as possible. So yeah, here's the British Pepsi here. Not as bubbly as the Japanese Pepsi Nama. Very bubbly. So yeah, shit. Don't worry, so I just keep bumping into it. So yeah, let's have a smell of this, because I've never tried it before. I'm about to do it for the first time. So yeah, I'm about to lose my Japanese Pepsi virginity. Here we go, bottoms up and up your bottoms. Let's have a sniff. Okay, now that smells less sugary, but if I'm getting this weird herb off it. Like there's something in it, but I can't quite put my finger on it. It's like something herbal, you know? Well, let's go. It's not something I'm used to at all, this. Yeah, so this smells completely different. It's got more of a herbal smell to it, whereas this is just pure sugar and sweetness. So yeah, let's try it. Let's have a taste. Bottoms up and up your bottoms once again. Cheers. Yeah, there we go. That's different. It's different, I'll be honest. It's if you like a sweet Pepsi, don't get this, because this is nowhere near sweet at all. In fact, I'd actually say this tastes more like Pepsi Max that we have in the UK than the Pepsi Max. Sorry, than the Pepsi that we have here. I'm getting it now. Ginger. That's what it's. There's a little aftertaste of ginger. I was getting a smell of ginger as well, but now I'm getting the aftertaste of ginger too. So it's, yeah, so that is what this is. It's like Pepsi Max with ginger in it. That's how I'd describe it for the UK palate. This is just pure sweetness and pure sugar. Which one do I prefer? Because I'm used to it, I'm gonna say this. I don't really like ginger in a drink, unless it's ginger beer, then it's alright. But then you've got to have a few mouthfuls first to accustom yourself to it. Otherwise, it's just going to taste a bit crap. Whereas this is like a little bit of Pepsi with ginger in it, which I think, if I'm not mistaken, they actually did a few years ago. During lockdown, they made like a sort of Pepsi with ginger in it, or was it Pepsi Max with ginger? If it was, it tastes. This is what I imagine it tasted like. Was it? Yeah. Yeah, I'm getting it. So yeah, just a quick recap in case you didn't know. This is pure sugar mixed with sweetness and all that jibber jabber. You know, it's got like sweeteners, like, well, it's just got sweeteners, isn't it, really? Yeah, and sugar. Whereas this, the ingredients of this, I haven't got a bleeding clue because it's all in Japanese. And if anyone can translate Japanese for me, then go ahead, but give me an ingredient list. But I genuinely think there's some kind of ginger flavouring thrown in there. I like my Pepsi Max, it's just the ginger, it just has it just ruins it for me, like, you know. Not to say that I don't like it, I'll try it again, definitely. If I ever find myself in Japan, which I've never actually been to, I'm gonna tell the truth, and that story about me going through the, you know, the snowy mountains of like Hokkaido and the sandy beaches of Okinawa, it's all bollocks. And the furthest I've ever been was like Austria. that's as far east as I've ever gone. You know, and that was on a coach trip back in like 2008. Went to Salzburg. I've seen like Mozart's house, and you know the guy from the Rock Me Amadeus video, that fella. I never went in. It just looked like a house. There was a Burger King over the road from as well. I was more interested in that, if I'm being honest. You know what I mean? I mean, if you like your classical music, Mozart must be great, but you know, he never made a chicken royale, did he? So it wasn't that good. So yeah. That ginger is strong in this. This is one of these ones that I could probably get used to. Once I get used to it, I'll probably really like it, because it is nice. Don't get me wrong, I just prefer this because more it's home comfort, you know. Yeah, it doesn't blow ours out the water. It's just less sweeter, but I like the sweetness of it also. So yeah, that concludes tonight's taste test. Is it really a review? I don't know. I wouldn't call it a very good review. I'd just say it's a review. If you like this and you want to watch more, subscribe and all that bollocks. And yeah, just keep watching things. Doesn't have to be my things, it could be things, you know, just enjoy yourself, you know. YouTube's got billions of videos on it. You know, you can watch, you know, football, you can watch rugby, you can watch Priory, Utopia, I don't even know how you pronounce it. You can watch people watching things. You can watch people watching things. You can do all kinds of things on YouTube. You can even upload your own videos. As long as you're not like pulling the head off it on camera, it's fine, you know. Just do whatever you want. So yeah, that concludes tonight's review. Signing out. Take care, everyone.